Hello everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Invisible Ink. This is my second recording session. The ones before this were all in one session, and so I've had a chance to look over the videos, see what I like, what I didn't like, and also do a little bit of tech support for myself, investigating what the heck is going on. First of all, I discovered you guys can't see my mouse pointer, and so that's kind of lame. I wish you could. It must be a little spooky with the tooltips coming up, like just out of nowhere when I mouse over things. But it turns out there's not really anything I can do about that. The OBS on Mac just doesn't support capturing your mouse pointer yet. It's kind of a new thing that it works at all, and I'm happy enough for that. So fine, no mouse. You're gonna have to do without. At least you get a fair bit of feedback. And something that you're hopefully noticing, I've tested this pretty carefully, is that you can hear sound now. And I decided to leave the music on, kind of quiet, hopefully. I don't know. We'll do an episode or two with the music on, and then try with just the sound, and see how that sounds compared to before, where you didn't hear either of those things. You know, if it were just up to me for convenience of recording, I think I wouldn't stream the sound. Not because it's hard to do that; it's super easy, but because it means I can't listen to other music while I play or whatever. Although I think I haven't been anyway, for specifically Invisible Ink. I've been listening to just the game music myself. Okay, so here we are. What did we do last mission? We went to a vault, right? So we have a ton of money. Great. And I have this accelerator chip, right? Why was Tony holding that? Oh, something, just juggling stuff for the vault, I imagine. Okay, fine. So you can't swap the order of these, huh? So what does Monster have to sell?
Client. Real motivated
A
seller.
lock decoder.
You won't beat this
Ooh.
price.
These are, I haven't had one of these in a few games. So you can use this to break through, basically, those red doors, the security doors, and it unlocks them. I don't imagine that it works on... It's a security door. I don't imagine that it works on, like, special locks, like the ones in vaults or something. If it did, it would be, like, OP as heck. As it is, it's pretty good, and I think I'm going to buy it. But I realized a couple missions ago, I had these flash grenades that I was, like, thinking of selling, maybe not selling. And I meant to actually sell them and, like, spend the money on something more productive, but I forgot. So I'm probably going to do that now, because we have plenty of ammo. Alright, so, okay, now that I'm back in, like, context of what we're up to, where are we going? We could hit up this Plastek Chief Financial Suite. God, I hate Plastek. I thought there was something up here that I wanted, but I guess now that it's the next day, that mission is gone. And this detention center, I also want these two pretty badly. But Chief Financial Suites don't turn up too often, I don't think, and so... It's sort of nice. Well, neither do detention centers, honestly. This one's only 1 hour further away, 11 versus 10, and I would love to have a third agent. On the other hand, I would also just love to... Maybe I don't have the resources yet for a third agent. Maybe I should be thinking about, like, what I need is money to upgrade. I wish it wouldn't make that stupid beeping noise forever. To, like, upgrade my agents. I'm not yet running out of things... Can Prism not have augments? Is that, like, her thing? No, she just starts with 0 slots, I guess. That's interesting. I guess that's a fair nerf in exchange for the really strong disguise ability. So I think I'm going to...
Got something you might be interested in. I need a quick decision. This thing's hot.
So you guys are
Got
also
something
not
you
hearing the
might be
audio
interested in.
of these guys
I
talking,
need a
which is
quick
not that
decision. This
exciting.
thing's hot.
Alright, so let's sell the flash grenade.
We should do business more
And
often.
buy a lock decoder.
Something tells me I'm not going to see that item again in one piece.
And give that to Tony, I guess. Why not? And just buy some upgrades. So we had a ton of excess power last mission, so we don't need more hacking, I don't think. Some more strength would be nice. She's carrying a bunch of things. But I think the important thing is just give them more speed, both of them. And we have a lot of money from the vault, so that's, you know, letting us power up these agents, basically. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and do that. And I think I'll put her upgrade into speed to strength instead, since she has so much junk to carry. And I could give Tony some more strength as well, but I'll save some money to go shopping with for when I run into the shop. So now our agents are much faster, which just gives us a lot more leverage. We can do more stuff every mission in the same amount of time. And I'm going to skip this Chief Financial Suite. It's not a huge deal to pick up another vault card, and I just don't want to deal with plastic. I'd rather go to Kano. Do I really need another agent? I'm not sure. I have plenty to spend money on. These agents are obviously nowhere near maxed out yet. But, you know, they're capable. It would be okay to deviate now and start spending more on another agent. So I think I'll go to the detention center.
Detention centers hold high-value human assets for interrogation and deprogramming. They may be intercepted invisible agents.
Stupid sound effects I was putting up with while I was talking to you earlier. But once you're in a game, I think the sound effects do add to it. Outside the game, they kind of... Or a mission, I suppose. It's a whole game, but on the like mission select screen, I think that the sound effects are a detriment, really. But here, like hearing doors open and close, I think is really useful. Not useful. It's nice. Okay, so they each have one empty slot for items, and we're in. So. Alright, I need to remember to explore very carefully. I played one more game off camera on my other save in between. Oh, interesting. In between the last episode and this one, and some of it was just like the luck of what kind of mission was generated, but it felt so easy, even though I was on like day 8 compared to, you know, here where we're on just the beginning of day 2. It felt so easy compared to playing this higher difficulty. Because I could say, oh, I'll just open this door, it's perfectly safe. Now I have to be like, oh, better sneak over here. Gotta make sure that I have a plan ready in case I open this door and there's a guard looking at it. And, hello, guard? There's a guard there, right? Oh, he can't see her, but she can. That's funny. Well, so where is he going? He's leaving. Okay. I also need to remember to take advantage of her disguise. I can't really this turn because I sent her over this way and it turned out there was nothing here, but I could have just brazenly walked in there while in disguise. That might have been a better approach. So let's get both of these. Oh gosh, that's loud. Let me turn down the sound effects a little bit. Like maybe a lot. Yeah, I think those have just been too high. I have the volume on both of those pretty low so that you can still hear me pretty well, and it's, you know, if it were much louder for me, it would be a distraction too. And I think I'll just hack both of these this turn. I would like them soon. You know, I'm willing to spend some power on getting them soon, but not so much that I want to spend like lockpicks, which is super inefficient compared to Parasite. Okay, fine. So I've got that. I guess we're just gonna have Tony peek around here, and that's it. Let's shut the door. Bring Prism back over here so she can get to this console next turn, hopefully. And I think we're all set for this turn. So you can hear these guys, right? I hope so. I'm gonna have to check the
data banks here. Might be worth a search.
Check. You know, after this first mission, go look at the recording before I do any more and make sure that the sound comes out like kind of okay. But okay, so we got this handled, and we know this area is pretty much safe. There's a guy who's going to come up this way, but as long as we stay out of this general path, we'll be okay. So first off, Prism, if I send her here, she can't get out of line of sight, but she can enter into her disguise. what if Tony... Yeah, similarly. So I think the thing to do is to get in disguise. And since we're gonna have to... Well, I could hide them both here, I guess. But it's gonna be, like, awkward. I'd rather just have Prism down here for this turn. It's gonna spend a little more power than the cautious approach of coming up here. But it'll be substantially faster, and that's valuable. Meanwhile, Tony doesn't have to get the consoles, so I can just send him up to the shop immediately. I don't think this allows you to go shopping. It'll completely disable the device. And actually, I don't want to do that, because then it would make the parasite progress stop working. Okay, so we'll just, here you go. Turn on your disguise, please. Oh, and I forgot, she has this Buster Chip now. Has had it forever. I'm just not used to it. So I maybe could have saved the 1 power on this parasite and then just had her break it. But okay, here we go. So she's in disguise. I think, yeah, the guard, when he came here, he would see her. So she definitely needs to be in disguise. Okay, so there's a guard down south of us. One to the southeast. And there's this guy. Cool. There we go. Let's see what's in the shop. So we can buy an augment, so that someone's hacking to 3. So there's an augment of the like this for each stat that just permanently sets it to 3. So if you have someone who's got a very low stat and you don't want to spend money on it, you can jumpstart it quite quickly. But that's like pretty low value now that I think about it. It only costs like, I don't know, a little over 1,000 to upgrade a stat all the way to 3. So spending 400 on it is not a huge savings, and it limits you later on. Now, on the other hand, this portable server 3 is super, super good. It gives you 2 power per turn, and right now we're getting 1 power per turn. So this would basically triple our power production. I would love to buy this if I can find $1,000 on this level, which I should be able to, I think. So let's see, how do I handle this? I would like to remember to come back here when I have 1,500 credits. So I think the first thing is to just steal this guy's money. Hey buddy, what's up? Just being a guard, you know. I'm gonna have Prism come up here and scout, and we'll see whether she actually needs to still be in disguise. Because I think I should be able to find a place for her to stand where she doesn't need to be in disguise. He's patrolling, but to where? Shouldn't it tell me that? That's sort of weird. It looks like he's patrolling but stationary, which doesn't make a lot of sense to me. Okay, well, I'm not sure what's gonna come out of this door. And that's enough to make me worried about being in this room at all. So, what I'm gonna do is get Prism out of disguise, put her back here, which is, again, a safe place. Is this safe? This actually might not be safe if he comes back this way. It says he's not going to, but I don't buy this for a second. I don't understand what I'm missing, but I don't think that's going to be his behavior. So I'm going to send Tony here, which is certainly, well, here would be interesting, but here is safe for her. Because I don't know. He's like got a diagonal to me, kind of, from right here, which I think would be enough for him to see me. So we're going to move this way, where he doesn't have the right diagonal at all. And we'll peek in here so we can see what guards come in. And meanwhile, we can put down a parasite on this data bank, so this is like an optional objective, these data banks. I think there's 3 of them on the floor, and if you can hack them and then spend 3 turns with an agent next to it, you get some money at the end, basically. So I'll go ahead and spend a parasite on that. It's cheap. I mean, it's not free because it means next turn our parasite won't be free, but we might not want to hack anything, and then it is free, right? So I don't know. Anyway, let's get going and see what's up. If this guy really does stand still, I'm gonna be kind of confused. But no, he moved. It just didn't tell me when I observed him. This is upsetting. It really should be telling me. So where can I put Tony? He can go up here. This'll be fine. Even here, I think, is fine. But I can get Prism way over here, which is safer. And then, oh, of course, she can, well, observe this guy. So yeah, it says he's going back that way. So up here is not necessarily safe, but like here is. Or yeah, I don't know about that, but let's go here. And I'll shut the door on the way out, just sort of good housekeeping practices. And I'll come right here. Yeah, this is fine. And I'll have Prism hack this thing. So we can start work on it immediately. So now so with that demon was for 5 turns, breaking into a safe adds to the alarm level and sends a guard to investigate your location. We don't see any safes right now, so like that's fine. I'll go ahead and get started on this power supply too, I guess. And let's, yeah, get working on this data bank, I guess.
I'm sending you a worm virus. Install it at the terminal, and it'll stream data back to us.
Virus. So there's a little progress bar up here. 3. Sorry, you guys can't see my mouse cursor, but I'm pointing at it. There's like 3 bars, so you have to wait there for 3 turns on, I believe, 3 different data banks, and then that side mission is over.
From that sample data packet, traces of Invisible came up. If we've got time, wiping us from all these drives might be a wise choice. We may even recover some of our stolen archives.
So here we go. Let's start exploring the new area now. Gotta make sure I've got enough moves left to get out of here in case things go bad, which means I can afford to use 2 peaks. And here's another data bank. Doesn't seem to be anyone here, but I heard a lot of movement in this area. I think I ought to be okay. Oh no, I won't. This was dumb. I was thinking I'd be okay standing here, but not because of guys coming this way, but now I notice there's doors here and here. So I think I've made a big error in coming down here, but it's sort of like too late to do anything about it. This guard will see me if I walk back into the room. So we're just gonna stand here and hope nobody sees us. Alternatively, I could choose here, but I'm more worried about this area than this area, I think. I should really have Prism do the scouting, because she's got the disguise, and have Tony do this grunt work. I might have to back up and make that happen. I would love to know about the shape of the facility, sure. So what happens if I disable this for a turn? I assume, like, I just can't use it, right? It's not like breaking. It disables just the firewalls. No, it disables the whole place. Okay. But yeah, let's get started on the facility database. It's great value to like spend 1 power to get 3 firewalls if you're willing to wait, which I am. Okay, there was a guy to worry about. There. Okay, good. Oh, I picked the right side of the thing to hide on, evidently. Ah, nice. Now I know. I didn't know what that power supply linked to, but turns out it was right here. I didn't give Tony any anarchy, did I? No, so he can't rob this guy. But let's just, he comes this way, I guess, so, right? Yeah, that door. So let's come down here and see what's up. Or actually, let's trade spots with Prism. Nah, she's gonna be done next turn. I'll let Tony keep scouting for a little while. I'm so worried about opening this door. I feel like maybe I just shouldn't do it. This door is too dangerous for Tony. He could come up here and be... Yeah, this door is too dangerous. I'm not opening this door. There could be anything back there, and he's not prepared to deal with it. Prism will be when she's done. Any hacking to do? No, I don't... Well, I would like this databank fairly soon, I guess. Sure. Okay, there's a console down there. That's nice to know. And the guard stopped, like, here. So...
One down.
So, I think that means that if I sent Tony down here to peek, he would see a guard. And the guard would... Yeah, so there's a guard here. You could stand here and be alright with him. But now I can, like, observe this guard at least and see what he's up to. So he's going that way. Fine. And that was the only one in this area, right? Wait, is this door open now? No, it's closed. There could be a camera, like, on this side of the room pointing right at this door, I think. I'm just gonna not risk it. Because Tony's gonna need to hack the cameras anyway next turn. Not the cameras, hack this thing, the databank. Or even, I'll start on it this turn. So I'm gonna just spend... Am I really gonna spend 2 power to speed this up by 1 turn? And I think the answer is yes, I am. So I'll have him be up here, working on it. They don't notice the, like, giant hologram above it for whatever reason. And I'll just have Prism come down here. Here? I want her to be able to, like, steal from this guard who's going to be back in the area. Maybe here is actually the best place. Yeah. So now next turn, she can just waltz up to him, take his stuff, and then, like, head down here or something. Start doing more recon. Grab this console or something. But she has a disguise to rely on. Oh my god, I forgot about that guy. Oh wow. I'm glad he didn't see me. I should have been punished pretty hard for that. This was not a great place to stand. Unless I memorized. Unless I was I was not confident that this guy was not going to look at her. We got away with it, it seems like, so that's good. Here we go. Let's take his stuff. More money. Still not close to $1,500, but we're getting there. Sadly, we can't go hack this console this turn. Because this guard will walk by it. Would walk directly into her, and that would ruin the disguise. So we're just going to come down here, and then next turn we'll get in disguise and scout the area, or rob him or something, I don't know. Nothing left to hack, right, that I can see? No. But okay, I got the whole facility database, so the detention center, the jail cells are down here. Extra goodies are... I don't know, that's kind of weird. So it doesn't show me the doors, but there are no doors in this area, so it looks like we're gonna have to go through I don't know, it looks like these 2 doors may lead to, like, extra loot or something. Like, all the safes must be in this area. You can't see my mouse, so when I'm saying this area, it doesn't help. Sorry, I forgot. But the southwest corner is clearly the jail cell. And the stuff near the frontier of what we've explored, I'm guessing, is just a lot of safes, basically. I think standing here is okay, but I'm just going to go over here just in case. You don't have to spend the whole turn standing there or anything, you just have to be doing it at the end of the turn. Alright, here we go. End of turn. And on the one hand, Prism doesn't need her disguise in order to steal from that other guard. But for the same reason that I wanted Tony to not open the door, I'm worried there could be a camera there staring right at the area. So I want her to be in disguise when she opens the door, even though I'm likely not to need it. Okay. Steal his money. And a charge pack, that's nice. Can Tony see that guy? No. I was hoping he could observe the movement for me. See if there's a safe place for Prism to stand. She could stand here and stay in disguise, I guess. Which means that I can come down here first and do some more recon. Hello, turrets. Yikes. So here's some real hacking that I need to get done. This room is very busy. What all is in here? Yeah, I need to... I have one spare move available, I guess. Because I'm coming back up here, remember? Wait, what? Why did his movement pattern go like that? Because she was standing here or something? That's weird. Don't tell me he's gonna, like, see her disguise because he plotted to move around her. I don't understand this. This is very strange to me. But okay, I mean, I can't improve the situation, so I just hope the situation is actually fine. I'm going to use a peek here. Fine, there's no camera hidden in the corner or anything. Let's come up here. Stay in disguise. And, what do I need to hack here? Mostly... Oh, there's a security door here, so that's nice that we can use. I'm not sure actually why I would want to. It seems like this area is probably safer. Anyway, whatever. So I need the camera, and I'm probably going to spend a lockpick on this next turn, but for now, it's cheaper to put a parasite on. And I think I usually... If you can, so the power supply powers the turret, and so if you hack either one of them, the turret won't shoot you. But if you hack just the power supply, then the turret doesn't shoot enemies, and if you hack just the turret, then it does shoot enemies. And if you hack both, then you can control whether that happens. And usually I would rather not shoot enemies. It just makes a mess. So I'm going to actually choose to hack the power supply rather than the turret. And I guess the safe? Sure. Ooh, we now just barely have enough power for Prism's disguise, so that's exciting. Should have thought a little bit harder about that. But alright, we'll be okay. Oh shoot! I moved him, but then I didn't repress the start hacking buttons. Now he has to waste another dang turn sitting here staring at the console.
What the?
And I even moved him... Who the hell is... Alright. I ruined this entire turn with that one move. But I think this guard was about to see Prism too. I don't understand why his patrol path went like this when like it was straight a minute ago. Okay, so we just totally bungled this. What can I do with the turn before I rewind? I can go exploring, basically, is what I can do. So come up here.
Got away. Investigating.
And...
Hey, investigating. What was that?
So I hope you guys enjoy the guard sounds you're now hearing.
Investigating.
Alright, so that's as far as he can get without getting shot, basically. Which, since I'm rewinding anyway, like, getting shot isn't a big problem, but it just means he can't explore any further, really. This is worth 2 power, fine. So meanwhile, Prism, I can have her scout this, or I can have her scout this before the turn ends. I feel like this is more interesting because it's like goodies that I might or might not choose to go look at. And so knowing what it is pretty valuable. Whereas the other stuff, I'm going to have to go there, so knowing what it is valuable still, but I was going to recon it anyway. Alright, so there's one safe up here that's guarded by like 7 levels of firewall, which is, I mean, fine. I'll take it, assuming I can spare the power, but you know, now that I know what's there, I have at least the choice. And so we're obviously going to have to use our rewind here. The situation is like a complete mess. I mean, Tony got away, but this has just escalated too much. Hasn't it? I wonder if I could just, like... No, because now Prism is going to get seen too. She could stand here, the alarm thing wouldn't see her, or this, but there's just going to be guys hunting everywhere. We're not going to be able to do everything we want to do. So let's go back and not mess up Tony's stupid move. Just stay where you were. Or at least, and shut this door. Like, that was the worst thing. I forgot to shut the door. It's the only reason this didn't work. So this is safe to open, as I recall. So I observed this guy, and that's his plan. It was just straight. I don't understand what made him change his plan to go like this, which is what really ruined me. Well, also this stupid move with Tony, but... So there's all these goodies. It's really weird. I don't think I've seen a guard's patrol path change like that for no obvious reason before. The one unknown factor is that, like, I'm using Prism, which before I hadn't done, so... Alright, I have a spare move to come here, and then still get out, so let's do that. Oh really, the camera drone noticed that. That's interesting. Well, okay. Alright, out we go, back here. Tony's still working on this thing, which is great. And I got to explore this area just enough that I can put down like a useful parasite. Not a great one, but it's fine. And I think I'll put one on the camera drone as well, so I can use him to explore. I can only use him to explore this area, but even just getting visibility on there without having to use Prism's disguise power will be nice. And yeah, that looks like the turn. There's just guards everywhere, man. All those clomping feet make me nervous. Firewalls are going up next turn, which is not great. So the camera drone's going to come out here, and then that turn we'll have it. Alternatively, I could spend 2 power. Oh, it's going to come out, and then the firewalls will go up before our parasite applies, huh? So we won't actually have it until after that. So right now, spending a lockpick costs us 2 power, effectively breaking 2 firewalls. I think I'll take it. Especially because it cheapens the other parasites that I'm going to want to do this turn. Right, like I need to parasite this especially. And I guess I should have done this one first, so that I could finish the turret and the power supply and the camera at the same time, and spend less power. But you know, there you have it. I messed it up again. Anyway, we did that now. So Prism just has a bunch of stuff to carry already. Maybe Tony can take some of the excess away from her, like the security card. He should have done that last turn, so she would have more moves this turn. And from here she could go 1, 2, 3. Tony, what is this guy's exact patrol path? Oh, yeah, we don't want to stand here. Okay, so it looks like we can't get down there yet this turn. But I can peek. This guard does see the door. And there's another camera. Gross. We don't have a ton of power this game. That's something I would be happy to have more of than I do. But anyway, we have the camera now, and where do we take it? Let's just scout out this area so that... Oh my god, should have closed the door. Oh, hello, Mr.
Warning.
I think I can close the door next turn. But okay, so there's Prism, she's there, she should be perfectly safe. Tony here might be safe, but I'm not actually sure, so I'll take here, just so I can get look back in this area. Maybe there's a safe hidden here, you never know. But I'm worried, we're not getting through this very quickly. And like at alarm level 3, they start adding more guards, which is one of the things I'm most worried about. I mean, main trim firewalls increasing is bad,
Alarm level 2.
because
Firewall
you can't efficiently break very many of them at a time.
security enhanced.
Yeah, okay, so all this stuff is still being worked on. Tony, what is the deal down here, please? Ooh, there is a safe. Look at that. That's great news. Means I didn't waste this turn. Prism, I think... Oh, she can't get this because of the camera. Right. So here's an interesting fact. I was thinking that this camera is a problem, the one that's up here, as I recall. But it turns out that the camera can't see this safe, so Tony can come down here and just hack it on his own. So that's fine. Now this door is closed and we can walk by again. This guard is going to see the downed drone and get alerted, which is too bad, but there's not a lot I can do about it. And actually, I could send Prism instead of Tony. She has the Buster chip equipped as well. So, I mean, I'm using that for Tony to like break firewalls more cheaply. But I can send her. Gosh, it's super expensive to break firewalls right now. I have so much going on. Okay, I guess I'm gonna just have to not do it. I really need some more power, but I can't get to any consoles, really. Power feels like a much more constrained resource when you start with only 5 instead of 10. Which is, I mean, should not be a surprise, honestly. Oh, there's that guard there, though, huh? So she can't easily get over there. Gross. But I can send her in here. Which way is the turret looking? Can I tell? It's looking that way, actually. That doesn't matter. The turret can't see through her disguise either. The camera drone was the real problem. So I actually didn't need to hack all of this junk at all. So I've wasted a bunch of power on that now. I could have just put her in disguise. And then waltzed in and taken the safe, basically. I can even come down here if I want. I'm not sure that I do want that. Oh, I wanted to come and grab this console, of course. Here we go, hack it for like 4 power, which is a nice breath of fresh air. I wish you could take parasites off a thing, but like, that's just because I planned badly. Yeah, I'm gonna send Tony over to this other one. 4 firewalls and also a demon is like just too expensive to deal with for Prism. Whereas Tony can just do it with none of those problems. But the question is, where do I put Prism now? And I guess she can't get out of this room or even into a place where she doesn't need to be in disguise next turn. So I guess I'm gonna just put her towards one of the exits, and the question is which one. I guess next turn the camera will be ours, won't it? So I won't need to be in disguise actually. Except that there's this turret. So let's try to leave this way, because I've got the camera, but I don't have the turret yet, so I can go this way without spending power. But I'm already standing in the right place for that. Alright, so just turn off the disguise. Okay. There we go. Now next turn we won't need to spend power on that. And I can start with this. This thing I kind of need to. And it's going to be long enough before we get there that I think it is worth spending the 3 power to break effectively like 4 or 5 walls. I guess, again, this is one of those things where I should have done the 4 and then wait for this one to go off and then do the 3, so I break these at the same time. There's mechanics to the to parasite optimization that I'm not very practiced with. Alright, there's some more money. We're getting close to the 1500 marker, which would be nice. I don't know where the guard here is in his cycle. He's over here, okay. Which means I can come up here. Let's observe it to just prove that that's the case. Yep, so here will be fine. He's not armored, I just can't. I don't want to attack him. They're like, why can't I attack him? Oh, also, Prism gave away her access card, so she can't get out this way anyway, so it's a good thing I chose to go this way, because it's the only way she can go. Okay, done with this turn. We really need more power, because I'm balancing my parasite usage badly enough that we need a lot of extra. And so he did it again. He walked, like, around this spot. He didn't make it all the way back to the corner, or maybe he did. I don't understand at all what his plan is. So good. As predicted, the camera is off. And... what? What? Who sees me? Oh, the camera drone sees me. What a jerk. Okay, well, there's people coming here to investigate. But they don't see me right now. Okay. So here's my plan to recover from this error. Is to, hello, little camera drone, I would like to borrow you. And then just sort of walk out of here. Nobody... Oh, uh-oh, this guy's coming, though, isn't he? Why can we observe this guy's performance? Oh, it's that one. So I'm worried about this guy, is the thing. Let's have Tony check out what's up here. Yeah, so he's coming over to investigate. Ooh. Which means there's not anywhere very safe for Prism to get to right now. Where's this guard going? There's 3 guards coming? Seems a little bit unnecessary, guys. I don't really have the power to get her in disguise either. I could have her run way over here, and nobody would see her. That might be the best approach. Alternatively, I could have Tony knock out the guy who's coming up here and have her like somehow deal with this guy by just evade him by going up here. But then there's still this third guard to contend with. And I'll have knocked a guy out, which is something that has correlated strongly with missions being difficult. So I'd like to avoid that if I can. So I think I will just send Prism over here. Yeah, so now we've seen this camera. That's where I thought it was. And it can't see this space. Fine. So Tony, don't prep an ambush or anything. Just open the door, peek a little better. Fine. Shut the door. And we'll let the situation play out, I guess. Where are we putting the camera drone? Good question. I'm glad you asked. Let's get it as far away from all these guards as possible so they won't notice that it's down.
Looking around. Guess it was nothing.
So this is actually... Obviously it was an error, not something I wanted to do, but it has given Tony an opportunity to get past all of these guards by giving them stuff to worry about down here. Alright, so let's just take this drone and put it away. Oh, I forgot there's another guard here too. Jeez, he's coming too? For real? How come they're all coming? It was just like one alert from one drone, guys. Chill out. Jeez. Yes, this guy's getting back to his patrol, which is fine, but it means he's coming up here pretty soon. Fortunately, I can stand here and still be out of sight. So she can wait it out there as long as she needs to, except for the fact that more guards are coming. Tony is not in such a great spot. He can't really get into this room. And where he's standing, there's about to be some issues. So I guess we just come up here. Oh, there's a door here. I would not have guessed that. Huh. Well. Do I spend power on this? It seems like a reasonable investment. What would happen if I waited? Next turn, it's 1 cheaper. The turn after that, it's 2 cheaper. But I think that those will come out in the wash, because I'll want... If I wait on this one, it means that the next one will be expensive for longer. So I think I just need to spend power on this. Whatever. It means Prism can't get in disguise, but I don't think there's anyone closing in on her. Yeah, okay. Everyone is going in there. I don't know if we're ever... Oh, we already did get that safe. And I mean, it means we're finding out where all the guards are, I guess.
Investigating area. Nothing. Throwing grenade.
He threw a grenade, huh? That seems dangerous. I just realized again that, like, I'm spending power unnecessarily. I don't need to come in this way, because I've already hacked this way, right? So... I don't need both of these paths available, I don't think. But fine. I've done it. Let's get in here. This mission is not going the direction I hoped it would go. Oh, good, a databank, huh? I don't know if I'm ever going to have a chance to work on this. I would really like to. Is any guard going to be able to get back here? I kind of think not, but I don't actually know. Yeah, they can only walk like this far. I don't think they'll make it. So I'll just have Tony walk down here. And I guess she can eventually hack this herself. Just wait for the Buster Chip to come off cooldown twice. If she's really going to be stuck down here that long. I should have, by the way, peeked out this door while it was still open. Now, like, opening it would be a disaster. They'd all close in on me. And she's just sort of stuck there indefinitely. Ooh, okay.
Investigating area. It must be W night.
I don't know which one is coming down here,
Investigating
but he
area.
must be getting close.
Must be imagining
It might be
things.
one of these guys, actually.
Alarm level 3.
There's a new guard
Drive patrols.
right over there. Wow.
Location recommended.
And he's hunting, but again, he has no idea where we are. So he's just going... Actually, I don't know where he's going, but probably not right here, right? I mean, what are the odds? Let's predict all these guys. He's going... He's the one who's coming back down here, and he can't get here in time. Or one of the guys coming down here. This guy? Going back up there. Oh, so he won't even notice that the drone was down. It got back up in time. This guy, he's the one patrolling here. So there are 4 guards, and I've accounted for the patrols of 3 of them, right? I'm not sure what the 4th one is up to, and that's kind of scary. I think he's standing, like, right around here. And probably coming back this way to go guard the prisoner or something like that. Let's see. She's gonna have her Buster Chip up in 2 turns. So if I put a parasite on this now, the safe will be at exactly 2 firewalls when she has that ready. So I guess that's the thing to do, probably. But let's not commit to it until... I should have had Tony scan this stupid data bank last turn. Gosh, I'm so bad at this. I forgot I had this extra mission. I was just using it as cover. There's a camera there. I'm gonna try to get the databank on the way back out, I guess. Okay, so let's grab this 3 power. Tony's a bad hacker, but he's doing what he can. And, if I... Oh, so we're gonna have to go back through here anyway, but we don't need to use... It'll be nice to have this power supply hacked, I guess is what I'm saying. So that I can come back this way, which avoids some guard patrols that I know about. Or maybe come back this way. He does have the security guard. That's promising. So let's unlock this. Not open it. There's nothing very good here now. There's a turret staring at the entrance. And a bunch of guards over here. But it'll be a nice way to dodge the guards patrolling here. And so this is like the final room down here. The prisoner will be in like one of these areas, and there'll be a terminal around here somewhere. But now the question is what we do about this camera. Basically, I think it comes down to optimizing parasite power usage. So I would like to have this hacked as soon as possible, but I also want to hack this turn, so Prism can grab it and get out of there. Can I do both of those things and still... That would be spending 3 power, meaning at the beginning of next turn I would have spent 3 more, gained 1, I would have 6 total, and then I could spend 4 on a double lockpick to finish this camera, so that seems fine. There we go. Let's come down here, peek through this door, and end the turn. Ooh, I think I still heard a guard down here, but I'm not sure. Okay, so there's the where's the guard who's hunting? I don't see him. This guy is just like sort of casually walking. Not like, I don't know. Should be two guards who are hunting actually, right? The one who saw Prism. No, nobody saw her except nobody saw her. We did a rewind when they saw her, I think. Or I guess the drone saw her, but no actual guards ever did. So these guys just got curious. They didn't get like alert. Okay, and now we spend the 2 on the lockpick here. Whoops. 2 times 2 is 4. I might have said 6. I don't know what I said. But that's the amount of power we're actually spending. I could have Tony sprint. I'm fairly sure that there's nobody close enough. He comes down here, he has 4 left. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think that's fine. I don't really want to spend more moves than that anyway. So here we go. Don't need the sprint. Still don't have $1,500. But we will be passing by the shop back on the way to the exit, so these last 2 safes, though, should provide enough money for sure that we can afford that server if we want it, which I think we do. Oh, maybe instead of here, I stand here. Yeah. Just in case some guard comes out of the blue in this area. Actually, here is even better, because I know no one's coming from this side. Someone might come from this side. Alright, Prism, check out all these dudes. He's going over there, and he's the only one you can see. Fine. You'll be out of there eventually. Just sit tight. Yes, there's a guard patrolling in this area. Not everybody came to answer the call of the alerted drone. Alright, so first things first, Prism, finish hacking this, and it's a chitin, alright. So guards will have armor. I guess that means in case Tony needs to knock someone out, I should do that first. But he shouldn't have to, right? He's gonna come down here and peek and see that there's a guard like patrolling to down there. Ooh, I actually will have to knock somebody out, huh? Nah, I'll use a shock trap. And I may actually be able to sneak by him. His patrol path appears to end here, but that's just because I don't know whether there's like floor here. If they explore into unknown territory, you just see them enter the territory. You don't get to see them walk around. So I think this is fine. Alright, so we definitely can afford the server now, which is great. And I'm just gonna wait here. Prism, you may finally do the honors.
Warning, demon installed.
Grab the money. And there's still, like, guards up in this area that are concerning. She could put on her disguise and come out, but we don't have enough power for her to use her disguise for very long, sadly. We have a free-ish parasite this turn. But there's no longer anything I need to hack. We've basically got everything important. So we can save the rest for the terminal that we're getting in here, and then Prism's disguise. Okay, that'll do it for this turn. Yeah, okay, so he does turn out of the way. Oh, there's another guard here. Wow. I don't know where this guy's going. But okay, so we come in here.
Warning,
Whoops. With Tony. Ooh, power. I'll take it. That should be enough to get Prism out of her situation. First of all, before I spend actions peeking and so on, I want to make sure that I can get out if things go nasty, and I can. There we go. Opening the door went fine. Looking around. This is the setup. So this guard looks kind of stationary. I think a plan that would probably work is having Tony walk up to like here. This guard is definitely going this way, and this guy doesn't appear to be looking at him. But I'm not totally sure that plan is safe, so I am not going to engage it. I'm just going to observe both these guys so I know what their patterns are, and then come back to like here, which is a place that I know is safe. Fine. Or possibly to like here. Yeah. So this guy's stationary. Fine. So that plan would have worked out just great, but this one is better. And next turn, we'll just walk in here, spend a bunch of power on this, perhaps. Or maybe not. Maybe save that for later. But we'll get Tony in, past this guard, basically. Meanwhile, Prism has enough power to... Whoa, hello. There's a guard right here. Well, let's not get out this turn, I suppose. He's the guy who was patrolling. Fine. I'd really love to get this data bank. I don't know if I'm going to have time. I could have had like 2 whole turns on it by now, and instead I've taken 0. So I don't know if I'm going to have 3 turns to spare on the way out, but... You know, that's 3 turns for like $500 or something like that, I think, which is pretty good. If I have the turns, I'd love to spend them, but I don't think I will. Maybe Prism can do it. Oh yeah, she can get in guard outfit maybe and just crack on it while Tony gets the prisoner out. That could happen. Yeah, it looks like... No, there's no safe place to stand in this area with these 2 guards.
Investigating. Guess it was nothing.
Okay, so we open this door. We come in here, and we're not yet ready to break the prisoner out, exactly. So I'm just going to come here.
Incognita has detected an
I
agent
guess we kind of
currently
are.
logged as MIA. They would be an incredible asset if you can get them back on the team.
I'm certainly willing to spend, like, 4 power to speed this up by 2 turns, but since we can't start escaping until next turn, I'm just going to let this tick down 1 more before I pop it open. Can I see which agent that is? It looks like Shalem or something, maybe? I don't know. I haven't played much with a lot of the agents. There's only a few I played a lot with. So okay, Prism. Open the door. And at last, we can get the heck out of here. Nobody patrols, like, here. So we can just come out. Can we? Just as to be safe, because there are some new guards who weren't here before. Why can't I see this guy? Okay, maybe because I heard him talking or something. How many guards can I see right now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and apparently 6? I don't think there are any more. But I think I'm gonna play it cautiously and just hide out down here, rather than spend that 1 extra move to get out, you know, which is not a huge boost, really. Anything else to parasite up? No.
Alarm level 4.
Okay, 1 more guard.
Additional guard patrols.
There he is.
Recommended.
So I think he actually isn't hunting. They only start hunting you at like 5. And they hunt you pretty nastily too. They pinpoint your location and everything. Alright, so here we go. Let's break some firewalls open. Let's bust this person out. Oh, it's Decker. Nice. Hi, Decker. He's less exciting when he doesn't come with his invisibility cloak. I mean, they call it a cloaking rig or something, but it's clearly a cloak of invisibility. So I guess we're gonna get going now. I can get Tony up here. Decker can't make it quite as far. So he'll wait here, I guess. And let's observe these two guys, even though it just doesn't matter. I know what they're doing. And I might be able to get at this databank by KOing just one guard. And I think that would be a worthwhile trade-off, since I seem to have a little bit of time. Not a lot, but some. Or we could just come out this way and avoid this whole mess. Which would certainly be easier, but we'd be missing out on a lot of potential money. And I can KO 2 guards actually using his shock trap, so that's something. Yeah, I think we can do it. We can get both of these guys, no problem. Prism is opening the door. And we do have a fair bit of power, but not unlimited, right? We can keep her in disguise for like about 5 turns, I think. You're spending 1 power per turn, and we have 6, but like, I don't know exactly how the boundary conditions work. Okay, so he's coming down here. So we're back on like just these 2 guys on the patrol we're used to. And I'm not sure which of these guards we're gonna punch and which one we're gonna hit with the shock trap, but I think that's what's gonna happen, is these 2 are gonna get taken out by Tony. Prism wants to be like here, I guess? I would love to come up here and shut the door and get back in cover. Well, I guess standing here isn't really in cover from the stuff up here, so shutting the door is just as effective. I'm gonna actually come up here, peek, and shut the door. I think, yeah, and we're gonna have to have some power available to hack this drone. Maybe start a parasite on it like next turn. It's free to start the hack, but I want to like time it so that it finishes when I want it to finish. So that the 2 turns we have it for are the right 2 turns. Okay, here we go. Yeah, okay. There's a guard walking around up there. Hello, sir. Good to meet you. So the most important thing to do, then, is to check out this guy. He's hunting to here. Which means we can hide from him by coming here, or we can spend some power and come, like, here. Well, let's work out these guys first. The timing for getting this databank is very tight. It might be something that I have to skip. It's quite a ways from here to the exit. Jeez. Oh, and actually, this guard is looking at the door, so I can't even leave yet, can I? I have to stand, like, here. Here, actually, is fine. could disable his heart monitor, but like, there's no reason to. And then I'll put Decker here. Oh, I could have put him here. That was... I still can. Nice. I guess the camera can't see him from there. That's not totally clear to me, but it's not lit up. Okay. Prism. Yeah, we seem to have plenty of power. Oh, I lost track of the... No, there's the drone. Oh, he's the thing that's hunting. It's not a guard at all. Well, okay, let's get started on it. I could just spend all the power to hack it now, but I might as well just put Prism in disguise instead. Save power. Or put her down here? Let's like put her here. Tony has a bunch of actions. Let's observe these guards again. So he's coming up here. So I could put her right here and nobody will see her. As long as she's in disguise.
Warning.
Great. So that's this turn. Now we can finally get out of the prison. Just gotta keep an eye on all the guards in between turns.
Looking around.
And I'd like to know where that
imagining
guy's headed
things.
back to now that he's done investigating. There goes the drone. Okay, so here's my plan. We have just enough time to get this data bank, I think. If Tony sprints. Oh, it just thinks there's a guard there, so it doesn't think he can move in there. So if he comes here, he'll have 5 moves left, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. If he doesn't sprint, he can't get there in time. Prism, remind me what this guard's path is? So standing here, that guard won't actually see us, so we don't even have to knock him out. We just have to get this guy. Sprinting might alert this guy down here, but he won't come any farther than like up here. I don't think anyone will hear other than that, maybe that guy and certainly this guy, and we're about to knock this guy out, so that sprint should be safe enough. Alright, no one, he didn't hear, great.
I heard something.
Yeah, you heard something alright, buddy, you heard your doom. So we come in here, as expected, there's the guard. We knock him out, advancing the alarm even more. Yikes. We steal his money. And I didn't have to... Oh, he has predictive brawling. I didn't have to sprint. But it's fine. I don't mind sprinting. So we did have to knock him out anyway, and that advanced the alarm. And now we have to stand here. And I don't think anyone else is going to hear, so sprinting is basically irrelevant. Yeah. Just a waste, but whatever. So let's get started on this.
This is the last one.
And Decker can get up here to pin this guy, so that's what I'm going to do. Just shut all the doors behind you. Pin this guy so he doesn't get up, and then the last thing we have to figure out is just evasive maneuvers for... I guess Decker can afford to pick up a security card, whatever. Is evasive maneuvers to get the heck out of here once they've pinpointed our location. Hopefully they won't pinpoint Tony. Or whoever I have hacking this. I'll probably like have Decker do this actually. I don't know exactly. But okay, Prism, I want her headed out. I know there's a guard patrolling this general direction. So I'm just gonna, like, play it safe. Ugh, I should have closed this door again. Come up here and stay in disguise. Oh, there he is. He's investigating like that. So I kind of don't think anyone would see her if she got out of disguise. But I'm gonna want to put her back in disguise at the start of the next turn anyway, so I'll be paying the same. The staying disguised in between turns is free now, so I'll take it.
Stop there!
Ah! Uh-oh. 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 Uh-oh.
Recommend extreme caution.
Well?
What was that?
What do we do, guys? I don't think we actually have any options. Prism, can you observe this guy and tell me what he's up to? Yeah, this one, please. He's... what does it say? Hunting, okay. So actually Decker can come down here. Or maybe here would be better. Yeah, I'm gonna have Decker run this way. Okay. Oh, but he can't... He can't get through here without this guard seeing him. So I guess what we do then is the following. We start by coming up here. I should have shut this door. No, this door was shut. He just opened it on his way. I'm not going to sprint. I'm going to come up here.
Damn it, they got away.
Shut the door.
Hey, investigating.
Now he's investigating there. Come back. Oh, I shouldn't have come... Yeah. I was... A minute ago, this square was the one that was safe from, like, anybody looking at it for some reason. But this is just dumb. I should have, I just want to get out through this door, basically. And, they've found Tony, but he can pillar dance this for a while. Yeah, I think we can manage this. Alright, Prism, keep going. Where's this guy going? He's hunting, but he's not going anywhere, apparently. Prism's got to get out of here pretty soon. She's running out of power. Let's wait here. Yeah, this seems like the safest place to be. Where's... Oh, I have a camera drone now. Where is it? It's here. I have it for 2 more turns. Fine. It's gonna be interesting getting out of here. This mission is kind of razor thin.
What was that?
Messed up just a few things and...
Investigating.
Looking around.
Uh-oh. I think now Decker may be toast. No, he can come down here.
Hey, you okay? Investigating. What was that? Investigating.
I really hope you guys are hearing all these. Investigating. What is that? Oh, investigating. Hey, what? So what we're gonna do is I think we sprint. Because like the situation is not gonna get worse. Bye guys. Is it? I think it would actually get worse. Because they would hear him up here, and that means they would explore much closer. Whereas if I just try to sneak away, they'll explore here, but no further. So that's the plan, is we go here.
Damn it, they got away. Hey,
Shut the door.
investigating.
Now he thinks this is where to go. And then come here. And now we're in this perfect little pocket of invisibility, sort of. Prism. Where's everyone going? And notably this guy, please. He's leaving. Great. And this guy, your nemesis? He's going that way. So we can afford to just sort of walk out. Where's the shop again? Oh, it's right there. I just walked by it. Dang. Well, let's peek, shut the door, get out of disguise so she has it available in future. I'm gonna try to shop on the way out. Although it might be better if I could have Decker do it. I'm not sure I can manage that. And then... Which side do I want Tony to stand on is an interesting question. And where are these guys going? So if he comes in here, Tony's in real trouble. But then he can maybe duck around to here. So I guess my plan is to finish on this side, and then if necessary I can duck to this side for cover. Sure, let's try it. Anything else useful to hack? It might be nice to own this turret, I guess. But I don't want to advance the tracker. Yeah, forget it. I'll take this one. It's free. Okay, enter.
Investigating.
Looking around.
They're through here.
In the area.
Scary. But okay.
Good, that's all of them. Grab that disk of recovered data. Even though we just got it back, it might be prudent to find someone willing to trade it for some credit.
Where's the, pick up data card. I forgot this whole time that I have the lock decoder. You guys have to remind me, please. So Tony, right now, doesn't have a way out, which is awkward. Prism. I need some recon still. So how about this guy? He's hunting to right here, which would be fine, actually. This guy? He's hunting, but to nowhere in particular. These guys are probably coming in here, right? I don't own this drone anymore, so I can't tell. Okay. Now I can see this guy at least. He's going that way. To over there. I'm real dicey about exactly how Decker is getting out of this situation. I could hide back here, which would secure me from both these guys who might be coming, and the guard who might be coming down this way. I'm not sure what his deal is. How many free turns does Prism have? I could send her here, just to do a little recon, but then I couldn't get her to the shop next turn. I guess I could get her here still. Let's try it. Because this should be a safe space to stand. Yeah, so there's a guard, but I don't know where he's going. Oh, this is a safe space to stand. So I can spend the turn to observe this guy. He's coming down here to where this downed drone is, I guess. So what does that mean for Decker? it means he seems able to stand here. Makes me nervous to be so out in the open, but you know, you gotta do it. Okay. Meanwhile, Tony, what is your deal? I think you have to stay right where you are. But this guy's about to wake up. Oh! Can we duck through here? What's this guy gonna do? He's leaving. I think we could. Yeah, we could do that. Is that really an improvement, though? This door is not going to be usable next turn. So there's going to be a guard staring right at it. So we might as well try this door. And I gotta remember Tony's shock trap as well. Like, he's the one best able to get himself out of the situation. The others have to rely on hiding, but Tony has 2 weapons, right? I mean, he's in okay shape on that front. I kind of actually do wish I had one of these turrets. Just being able to kill a guard would be pretty useful. Oh, and I have a noisemaker too. That's a really strong resource. Okay. Alright, we want the door closed, not open. Can I stand here? Would the guard see me on his way out? I think he would not. And every movement point counts here. So he's gonna come here and he'll have like 10 action points. Yeah. If this guard comes up, yeah, I'm gonna take this. I don't know, maybe that's just gonna be how Tony dies, is me misestimating. I wish you could see, like, what's the guard's vision cone gonna be like when he's standing here? How about here? Or ask, like, is this space going to be in any guard's vision cone according to the paths I've plotted so far? Like, all these things that the game should be able to tell you, but it can't, are frustrating.
They took out this drone. Stay sharp.
Yeah, stay sharp. They took out a drone.
Looking around. Hey. Investigating.
This is super sketchy, guys. Oh, I just realized I didn't mute my mail client. I muted most of my other stuff so that I can just stream like all my desktop audio. I can't get it to record just a particular program's sounds. You guys are hearing like other bleeps and bloops. Incredibly, nothing terrible happened on that turn, so that's great. But we need things to continue to not be terrible. I'm not quite sure how to do that yet. So I know that guy's headed over here. I don't have to worry about him. So I can send Prism to the shop. And pick up that portable server we wanted so much. Now, I guess we need Decker to investigate all this. This guy's heading up there. And no one else can see them. This guy? He's going back up there. I want to make sure I still have this available as an exit. Or I guess even this would be fine. No, it wouldn't really necessarily be fine. So Decker might already be out of movement points, basically. Okay, so let's work on Tony for the moment. This guy is still coming down here, so he's not a problem. This may be our big chance to use a noisemaker. How big an area can we get? Can we get all of these guards headed here? It looks like we can't, but we can get all but this one. And this one's already headed somewhere that's not too bad, i.e. up here. So that's fine. I can just get these guys to not do whatever they were going to do otherwise. Let's observe him. What's he doing? He's coming in here. And throwing a grenade? Is that his grenade? Yeah. So that's not something I want him to do either. So a noisemaker is like a great answer. I can get these two guards in this room where they're not doing any harm. Yeah, okay. Oh, I should have shut this door first. Oh well. I don't really need to shut the door. Come up here. And I can move Decker to here. That's as far forward as I can get him. We're making slow and steady progress towards the exit. How much, out of curiosity? 500 credits. So that's what I'm risking all this for. Which is like, I don't know. If I knew it was going to be this bad, would I have done it? No. But I think we might get out of it. So was it the right choice? Maybe. Is there anything else we want to buy here? Like, it sort of encumbered her, which is inconvenient. A Stim 3 would be pretty good, but we can't afford that. It would be nice to have some med gel, maybe even a Volt Disruptor 2, like so Decker has a weapon available. Uses a lot of power, jeez. But it has armor piercing, and I can't afford it either. Okay. So, fine, let's just not do that. We know that guy's headed out there. So we can stand probably like right here. Yep, this sounds good.
Looking around.
Pretty soon we're going to get to level 6, where they add 2 new Enforcer units and pinpoint the location of 2 agents, which is
Investigating
a
area.
lot of trouble.
Investigating area.
Oh, that noisemaker was so perfect. Oh my god, this thing is awake now. I can spend all my power on hacking it, though, which is fine. I don't have any other use for the power aside from Prism's disguise, and she's not the one in the most trouble. I can just walk out here, basically, with her. Whereas this drone is causing problems for both of the guys who want to escape. So we'll just spend all 4 power on this. And recon, I guess. So, how far can Tony make it? He can make it up into this room, which is great, as far as I'm concerned. This guard is sort of causing trouble for Prism. Not a lot, like she can just juke him. I was thinking of having her just waltz out here into the open and let him be like, hey, something's happening here. But I'm not sure what this guard's deal is going to be next turn, so I don't know if that's safe. Something I would love to do... What if Tony sprinted? How far could he get? So he could get up here. He would alert these guards to a sound in, like, this general area. But then we could knock out this guard. I think that's an improvement on the situation. So we're going to do that. Send Decker up here to be, like, just sort of out of Tony's way. Oh, we'll just have Tony go first, I suppose. Fine. Come up here. Sprinting.
What was that? Investigating.
And of course this guy hurt us, but that was the whole point. And now I could just punch him, but even better, I happen to have a handy door
Investigating.
and a trap. So this guy will get knocked out. And now Deckard can sneak up here. It's not perfect. These guys are still going to get closer to me instead of further, but I can live with that. And we'll just wait. Let's put Tony in front since he has the weapon, I guess. And now Prism can come peek, I guess. And see what this guy's going to do. He's going over there. Real uncomfortably close to the exit, but should be okay. I wonder if I should have used the KO, used the weapon instead of the shock trap. I'm not really sure which one I need to save for later and which one I want to use now. But, you know, it is what it is. I've done it. And let's just leave that drone alone. Alright, so Prism can make a little progress by coming down here. And she can KO this guy if she has to. Alright, it looks like we're getting out. So, I don't know exactly how it's going to go, but it'll be fine.
Breaching the door.
Okay, so there they are. That's far away from me, right? Not close?
Hey, investigating.
Yes, they found us.
What was
They
that?
found us,
Investigating.
but...
Investigating.
Oh no, I forgot! Ah, I should just... Uh-oh. He kicked down the door, which knocked out Tony, rather than just opening the door. Oh no! Tony's... He has 0 AP, but he's awake? What is the deal with him? For some reason he has 0 AP. I don't really get it. Okay, well that means he can duck around this door if he has to next turn. That's sort of problematic. Okay. Well, that means Deckard can't even get past Tony. Like, I'd rather he were knocked out and stayed knocked out, because then I could just give him some med gel, go buy it from the store, and feed it to him immediately. Instead, he's, like, in the way. Alright. Jeez. So I need to send this drone down here, I guess, to explore, to scout these guys. Oh, they're not gonna make it up here. And these guys are miles and miles away. They're not a problem either. So there's just this guy who's looking for Prism, and he's not gonna find anything very interesting. Yeah, can't shut the door. This guy broke it. Deckard, I guess you have nothing better to do than observe a bunch of guys. He's gonna get to, like, there. He's gonna get to there. Fine. So these guys are all basically out of range. It's just this knocked out guard and this one to cope with. We have one turn where Tony is unable to provide support. Basically. What's this guy up to? How far is he gonna get? He's gonna get there. I think I want this door closed so that he doesn't see his fallen ally. And that'll give us some time to prepare an ambush as well. For like a future turn. Okay, so Prism will wait up here. Deckard, I mean, where can he wait except basically right where he is? Gonna have him be up here or something, but there's not a really good reason for that. Okay, it's getting a little bit sketchy for sure. I don't understand the mechanics. Like, I thought I forgot that the agent was gonna kick down the door, and that was my mistake. But I don't understand why he got up and then had 0 AP.
Investigating area.
Like, that's worse than not getting
Looking
up at all,
around.
from my point of view. particular situation.
Looking around.
Alright, so we lost the drone, which means we can't predict these guys anymore.
Investigating.
And this guy's about to wake up, which is a little bit of a problem, but it's not that bad. I just want Decker to pin him, basically. Maybe drag him. How far can I get while dragging? I can get to here, which is fine, I think. Let's put him here, actually. And then I'll stand here with an ambush ready. Decker's gonna be here, so that next turn we can really get a move on. And if these guys make it around the corner, I'm gonna be in pretty big trouble. And I don't know if they will, but there's not much I can do about it. Is there? Maybe there is, actually. Shoot, it's a little too late for the plan that I just cooked up. I was thinking I could put Decker standing here so that they see him first, and then he can, like, duck into cover, basically. Maybe I can do something similar. Have Decker, come grab this body and move it to somewhere where these guys will be able to see you, but you can duck into cover, like here. Yeah. Now if they come around the door, they'll see Decker instead of Tony, I hope. But then I can duck into cover here and then run away. That's my plan. Hopefully they don't see either of them, of course, but if they do, I'd rather they see Decker because he can slip into cover and Tony can't conveniently do so. And Prism doesn't need to do anything this turn.
Hey. Investigating.
Oh, they all saw the downed drone. They're distracted. They didn't come up here. Haha.
Hey.
Perfect timing on the drone, accidentally. Good work, Tony. The alarm went up, but we're already at maximum alarm. New enforcers arrived to replace lost units. What does that mean? How are units lost? Oh, and he got predictive brawling. That's great. So I can get her to an exit. I can get him to an exit. And Decker can, even if he sprints, he can't quite get to an exit, but we're fine now. We've got several doors in between us and the enemy, basically. Okay, so I made several mistakes here, but as usual, I feel like I'm pretty good at salvaging situations. I'm kind of okay at avoiding situations, but not on this difficulty level, apparently. Like, there's some stuff that just shouldn't have happened, because I'm not used to how much looking around I have to do. This has been a pretty long video, I bet, hasn't it? Yeah, oh my god, that's so long. It shouldn't have taken this long. Well, maybe I don't know, there's not a convenient way to split it up. I'll just upload this disgustingly long video. And hope the next one's not as long, or maybe figure out some sort of solution, like after alarm level 3, I'll break or something, I don't know. Anyway, it looks like we're getting out.
Nice work, operator.
Yeah, nice work indeed.
We don't leave our people behind. They're much more useful under our control.
And we got Decker, so that's nice. And there's the mission report saying, look how badly you did. Everyone was red. But we got all the goodies we possibly could have. And we bought some really great stuff. So like it was a successful mission, but it could have been better. Anyway, that's gonna do it for this mission, which was disgustingly long, as mentioned. I gotta figure out what to do about this. Maybe Invisible Ink just isn't a good thing for me to be recording because it takes so long. Well, anyway, thanks for watching. And I'll see you next time. Oh, that wasn't the stop recording button. Jeez, guys. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.